Hi, I'm Chris Denham with Western Hunter and Elk Hunter magazine. We're here today to take a look at the brand new X5 scope from Swarovski. This is Swarovski's first introduction into a true hardcore extreme long range hunting scope, tactical scope. The X5 comes in two different models. You've got a power range of 3.5 to 18 by 50, and you've got a 5 to 25 by 56. It also comes in either illuminated or non-illuminated, and there's three different reticle options. Two new reticles from Swarovski that we've never seen before, the 4WX and the BRM. All right, the real genius in the X5 scope from Swarovski is in the turret system. These turrets are extremely robust. They're built out of stainless steel. All the internal parts are machined out of stainless steel, and they use a brand new spring system to ensure you're zero from when you're moving from different yardages from 100 to 800 and back. It's a spring system, a coil spring, attached to a pivot arm that's at the optimal angle opposite of the two turrets. What that pivot arm allows you to do is you make your adjustments up and down. It stays on a constant point on the erector tube, so you're not getting a drift as you go out when you go out further distances. It's not drifting to the left. And the cool thing about the Swarovski scope here too, the turret, the elevation turret, is as you turn, when you go past one full revolution, each revolution is 20 MOA. As you go past the first revolution, it automatically clicks and shows you that you're now on the second stage. So you can just keep on going, and if you ever lose track, you can just look up and tell exactly which revolution of the turret you're at, first, second, third, or fourth. Okay, so each of the turrets, you've got a range of adjustment. On the 3.5 to 18, we've got a total of 116 MOA vertical adjustment and 67 of windage adjustment. The 5 to 25 offers 82 MOA of vertical adjustment and 50 MOA of windage adjustment. So one thing for hunters to keep in mind, a typical hunting scope is set up for a 1/4 inch, each click is a 1/4 inch. This scope is set up in MOA, so each click is a 1/4 MOA, 1 minute of angle, which is just slightly more than an inch. So just keep that in mind. The Swarovski app that you can get on your phone will tell you exactly how many clicks for your particular caliber. So I encourage you to take a look at and download the Swarovski app. So what we're going to do today is we've got it right now set up on a 6.8 AR platform rifle here. Then we're going to shoot this for a while. Then we're going to switch it over to the Browning X-Bolt 300 Win Mag. This is the same rifle you saw on every episode of Western Hunter TV this year. So we pulled the Z5 off it, and we're going to put the X5 on after a while and shoot it both. The cool thing is we've got a private range here, so we can shoot out. We've got targets out to 500, and we've actually got targets out at 1,000. We've got a bit of a wind. It's a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind. It's pretty much at our back, so hopefully we won't have to worry too much about wind today, but it is gusty, and we've got a kind of a canyon here that's going through. So we'll get to play with the windage adjustments and the windage marks on the reticles today too. But we're gonna burn up a lot of ammo and put this scope through its paces. The X5 performs just like you'd expect a Swarovski scope to perform. It's got superior optical performance. It tracks perfectly with elevation and windage. It does everything just the way you expect and gives you that beautiful crisp image. So now you've seen a little bit of what this new Swarovski X5 scope can do at the range. But now we want to give you a good close-up view of how to adjust the turret to customize it specifically for you and your rifle. Okay, so the one thing you need is this tool here from Swarovski. It's specially designed for this particular scope and has all the tools you'll need in order to make adjustments in the field. Use the provided torque screwdriver to loosen the 3 screws holding the elevation turret cap in place. Make sure to not unscrew them completely to prevent losing them. Remove the cap and loosen the next 3 screws on the turret. Using the Allen key integrated into the tool, make your adjustments for your desired zero. Counterclockwise to raise your point of impact and clockwise to lower it. Each click is 1/4 MOA. Once you have your zero, Place the multi-tool on top of the turret, turn it clockwise until it stops. Then tighten all 3 of the screws around the turret while still holding the top in place. Lift the rotation indicator ring and match the slot on the ring with the corresponding bar on the inside of the turret cap. Tighten all the screws on the turret cap. To adjust for windage, do not unscrew the turret. Simply make your adjustments to your desired 0, then loosen all 3 screws and return the turret back to 0. These screws have a built-in stop, so they will not unscrew completely. Remember, the windage turret cannot be removed from the scope. If one rotation is not enough adjustment to reach your 0, unscrew the turret and return it to 0, then continue to adjust accordingly. Last step, push the rotation indicator ring down. Okay, we actually came out to a different range because we came up with an idea of something we wanted to try to kind of demonstrate how well the scope actually tracks through its vertical range of adjustment. So we actually came out to this range and we established a 0, and then we shot 5 different groups here. And what I did was we shot one, this was at 100 yards, we shot 1 round here, adjusted 2 minutes of angle, shot another round here, 2 minutes of angle, shot another round, up 2, up 2. And then we literally just moved through the full range, like up 8 minutes, back to 0, up to 6, down to 2, to 4, to 0, back up. So we just shot it, there was literally an adjustment between every single shot. And the idea was to be able to show how well the scope's returning to 0 and how well it tracks through the range. And you see, for the most part, we hit right on. About 2 minutes between the center of each group. We put these dots here to make it a little easier to see the center. Had a couple of flyers. We're shooting this Browning factory X-Bolt 300 Win Mag with factory ammunition. So I had a couple flyers, but there's a lot of shots here with the 300 Win Mag. But as you can see, the scope's tracking vertically just as advertised.